kids, today's Monday, so we're going to start another daily math and a daily language sheet. It is April 6th, but this is the 5th sheet that we've done for the April daily language and daily math. We're going to start with math. When we look at multiplication, it says 3 times 2 equals 6. And it says write the turnaround fact for each problem. So if 3 times 2 equals 6, then 2 times 3 equals 6. That's a 3. So you just flip-flop them and it still equals the same amount. Just like this one, 5 times 4 equals 20, so 4 times 5 equals 20. 6 times 5 equals 30, therefore 5 times 6 equals 30. Those are just math facts, but with multiplication. Here we're going to talk a little bit about arrays. It says fill in the missing problem for each row. We have 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that would be saying 3 rows of 3. So we have 3 rows and 3 columns. And that's the same as saying 3 times 3, and it equals 9, because we have 3, 6, 3, 6, 9. That's right. Each of these are done differently, but they all mean the same thing. Over here it says 6 times 4, so that would be the same thing as saying 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 6 4 times. Or we can do an array where we have, let's do it this way. Let's do 4 rows of 6. So we have 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 6 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same thing. All of these mean the same thing. They're just done in different ways. This we have an array, and it's 2 rows of 4. So we're going to say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. We have 2 4 times. So we can do 2 times 4. Or you could even write 4 times 2. And the answer on all of these are the same. Up here, the answer would be 24. If you counted all of those, it'd be 24. If you did 6 plus 6, that's 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 6 equals 24. All of these have the same answer. Same with this. 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay, here we have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So let's do 5 rows of 4. There's 5 rows of 4. That's the same as saying 5 times 4. All of the answers are going to be the same, equals 20. Okay, let's go ahead and do our estimation. It says complete the problem, then estimate each problem to the nearest hundred. So if we draw lines down here, 8 plus 2, that's 10 ones. How many tens? 6. And 12 hundreds. So that would be 1200. Oh, we can take that 10 over here to the tens. So now we have 1200 and 7 tens and 0 ones. So 1270, or you can say 1270. Now if we were to estimate, we would to the nearest hundred. So we're going to say 700. Is 562 closer to 500, or is it closer to 600? Well, anything above 50 is going to be closer to the one higher. So we're going to say 600. So 0 plus 0, 0 ones, 0 tens, and 13 hundredths. So estimating is pretty close to the accurate number, isn't it? If you're just in a hurry and want to just do a quick estimation, it's easier to count the zeros than to try to figure these up in your head. That's why you would use an estimation. Okay, how much money is this? Well, we have 5 quarters and 2 dimes. So let's do 25, 50, 75, 100. So there's $1. 25, 35, 45. So we have $1.45. Remember, the decimal goes after the dollar. Okay, let's go ahead and draw a line segment parallel to the line segment AB. Label its endpoints C and D. In order to be parallel, that means that 2 lines cannot intersect. Over here, let me show you what intersect means. If I draw a line that way and a line that way, see how they come together right here? That's called intersecting. So to do parallel to this line, we need to go the same direction. That means that the lines go on and on and on forever. They will never cross. Like this. This is intersecting, but they want to be parallel. So to be parallel, you need to just go straight along. And then they say to label the endpoints. They've labeled these A and B, so let's label this one C and D. Looks like they put it underneath, so we can just put it underneath there. Missing addend. Oh, what goes here? How are we going to figure that out? We learned this about a month ago. There's different ways that you could do it. You could use a number line, but I'm going to use an algorithm. So I'm going to use algorithm. So I'm going to do 96 minus 62. If I have 6 ones and take 2 away, that gives me 4 ones left. If I have 9 ones and take 6 away, that gives me 3 tens left. So the answer is 34. I could check my answer by adding 34 plus 62, and that should equal 96. Okay, so here's some more triple addition problems. For the fun of it, I'm going to do it like the way your parents have learned it and the way I learned it. And I'm sure some of you are being taught this way at home, and that's okay. You can do it any way that makes sense to you. If we have 4 ones and 6 ones, that's 10. So I'm going to put 0 ones, and then I'm going to put 1 in the 10 spot. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So we have 6 tens. And 5 plus 8 is 13. So we have 1,360. Now let's do it the way that the math curriculum is teaching you, dividing these up. 8 plus 3, okay, that's 11 ones. 7 plus 2, oh, we have 9 tens, and 2 plus 5, we have 7 hundredths. I'm going to add this to the 9, and that makes it 10. And then I'm going to add that one over here. So we have 801. Do you see how I took that 1 and put it to the 10 spot? So now we have 10. And I'm going to take that 1 over to the 7, and that makes it 8. So this is going to make sense to some of you, where this is going to help make sense to some of you. It's okay, you can do it either way you want. You'll get the same answer either way. As long as you understand these are ones, tens, hundreds. Okay, let's go ahead and do our daily language. Inferences. Okay, look at the picture. What do you infer? With this sentence, it says, he saw the finish line and noticed that everyone was behind him. I think that I'm going to infer that means that he probably won. He won the race. Period. Or you could say he will win the race. Oh, look here. This is the sound that we're learning in our spelling words. Ah. Now, our spelling words, I believe, are O-L. Let me think. No, A-L, A-W, or O. Here's another way you can make the ah, using A-U. So which way are we going to use for yawn? I am going to use A-W, yawn. This is sauce. See that pizza sauce? And that one is A-U with an E at the end. And yes, you put a C for S, which sometimes happens. And then pa is P-A-W. Now it says shades of meaning. Write two words that mean the same as pretty. There's lots of different ones, but I'm going to use beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. And I think lovely is another good one to use. Do those all mean the same thing? Yes. Classify words. Write a word that belongs in the same group. So we have sand, ocean, bucket. Could we do beach? Yeah, you would see all of those in the same spot. They go together. You might have something else here. As long as it goes with all of these, then you're good. Okay, cake, cookies, pie, and let's say brownies. Those are all things that you bake, aren't they? You might have cupcakes. You might have cinnamon rolls. I can't think of a whole bunch right now, but anything that you bake. Okay, sorting adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. How many? So we have how many, size, or color. So those are all words that can describe something. Those are going to be adjectives. So 7, that would be how many. So let's write it in this box, 7. Large, that's the size. So we're going to put large under size. 9, that's how many. Tiny, that's the size. Color, brown and purple. All of these words are adjectives. They all describe something. Down here we have verbs. Highlight the verb in each set below. So we have laugh and we have teach. A verb is an action word. Teacher, I said teach, but it's teacher, is a noun. So let's write an N. So therefore laugh is something that you do. So let's circle laugh. Over here we have swim and quietly. Which one is an action? Swim. Quietly is actually an adjective because it's describing how someone does something. Here we have skipped and fence. Which one is an action word? Again, it's the top one. Skipped. That's something you can do. Fence is a noun. It's a person, place, thing, or animal, isn't it? And then choose the correct spelling. The word that we're looking for is turn. Neither of these are a word. They do sound, if you sound them out, that's probably the sound they'd make. But this is the correct way to spell it. Hey, I hope you had fun doing your daily language and daily math with me. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. I think today would be a great day for you to do your vocabulary words and some of your worksheet papers and a little bit of math, but I hope for sure you're all doing Imagine Learning and iReady. Remember, Spelling City is a great way to learn and practice your spelling words. I have updated those for you and they're ready to go. See you tomorrow.